Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am parked here at the dog groomer, and so you can hear them in the back seat. Are you guys gonna get a haircut? Yeah, you're gonna get a haircut? So she's been cutting the dog's hair for a few years now. I used to go closer to my house, but one of them dropped one of the poodles on her head, and it was kind of scary for me, and I thought, well, if they do it again, and there she goes now. Goodness, she looks like she's lost a lot of weight. How'd she do that? Anyway, haven't been here. Usually I send one of my guys, or I send my husband to do the dirty work, drop them and pick them up. But I have to do it today. There's nobody available. But I'm going to do some other things. I'm going to go to the bank, going to go to the grocery store, going to go to the post office, and we'll see what else I can get into. I'd love to go to a thrift store. So welcome to my channel, and let's get started with this. Alrighty then, the dogs are dropped off, and she says it'll be a late pickup, which just means that I have more time that I can be out and not have to worry about, should I pick up the dogs, is it time? I'm thrilled with that. I did get here to the bank. My bank is actually inside a grocery store, and it used to be really, really convenient because they were open Saturdays and Sundays with limited hours, and they were open till 7 at night. Now they open up at 10 Monday through Friday, and they are closed at 5 or 6, I can't remember which. And it's crazy. But, you know, I'm kind of committed to this bank. It has been my bank since forever. It's just my husband and I have a bank together. This is mine for my stuff. Well, I twisted my ankle, and so I got as far as I went to the bank. That was where you last heard from me. I got out of the car. I got halfway into the store across the parking lot, and I just heard my ankle just pop. So I shouldn't say I twisted it. It feels like it was a ligament that just sprung like a rubber band across the top of my ankle, up high on my foot. So anyway, I'm home. I have my feet up, and I have ice on my top of my foot and top of my ankle. And I'm hoping that things will settle down, because I've had this before. Sometimes it'll take me 2 or 3 days. So it looks like I won't be having any fun today, but I'm trying to have a good attitude. That means I can get other stuff done maybe. I don't know what. I'm not walking around. But anyway, this is going to be a shorter video. I'm drinking the last of my lemonade that I made. And I shouldn't say my lemonade, but, you know, I did share it. It was very well received. Anyway, I'm going to do a grocery haul, I think, and it won't be a big one. There were some things I was going to pick up today, but now I'm not going to go walking through the grocery store. It was all I could do to get into the store and into the bank. I held on to one of those little bitty shopping carts. This particular store has those shopping carts that will lock up on you. They're theft prevention, I guess. And it locked up on me as I was getting just out the door. So I let go of it, and I was right in front of the other little bitty carts, you know, the ones that are just for a few things. So I grabbed it, and I held on to it to get across the parking lot and to my car. And I never do this because I think it's dreadful, but I abandoned it there. I didn't put it back in the little corral thing, you know. I hate it when people do that, but I couldn't. I just could not. I could hardly get up the stairs on the porch to get in my house. I don't know the code to the garage door. That's my problem. They've tried to get me to get the garage door code, but they won't let me write it down. So anyway, babble, babble. I'll let you see what I get from the grocery store, if they in fact are able to deliver in an amount of time. I was talking to nobody. I forgot to hit, on. Anyway, I got the groceries here, and they were out of so many things. They were out of tomatoes. no tomatoes. They were out of hamburgers, you know, the preformed ones. I tried 2 different kinds. Let's see. Oh gosh, so much. But anyway, I can't remember it now. I'm going to put the cold stuff away because it's over 80 today. And here's the blackberries that I got because I'd like to try to make a blackberry cobbler. I also see that I didn't get the ice. I ordered ice, and I was really pleased to see that they had it for delivery. But apparently now they don't, or they were out of it, because when it said it was in the basket. We'll see what it says when I look at the, you know, receipt. Anyway, I got 24 eggs. I think this is 24, maybe 18. Is it 18 or 24? It is 18, Kendra, right there. Okay, and here's 2 pie crusts, and I don't know if I'll use this with the blackberry cobbler or not. We'll see. They brought me the fries, and they brought me the hamburger buns, but not the hamburgers. So I have regular hamburger that I can pat out, and I'll probably do that tomorrow, or not tomorrow because tomorrow's Thursday. Friday maybe, I'm not sure when I'll do it. Cookies and cream, and when I ordered this, I thought I was getting the little tub, but I must have ordered the big one accidentally. And some of these Outshine mini fruit pops in pineapple, watermelon, and mango. So 3 different flavors, and they're those little ones. And then 8 of the full-size drumsticks. We love chocolate cookie dipped. There's white chocolate with fudge, and chocolate. Chocolate. These 4 are the last of the keep cold. So they told me they did not have this. We're out of that, they said. So I said, okay, I'll take this instead. They gave me both. So I got a Simply Lemonade and a Simply Lemonade with raspberry because they had no lemons. I did get the lemon juice though that's not something that needs to be cold because it's not been opened, because I used the last of what I had. And I got a whole milk chocolate milk, which is True Moo. They like that. And a Tropicana Sun Pulp orange juice. So this is those were already here. I had them out because I was using them. So I got a little watermelon in hopes that it was good. We'll see. These were on sale for $5 each. They didn't have them. They replaced them with party size. And I wanted the ones with lime. Not I. One of the kids loves the lime ones. Are these flavored? No, they're just original. Here's the hamburger buns. And here's some Naked Organic Bare White Bread and purple onion or red onion for the hamburger. And now I'll put this away and show you the non-food. All right, so I got a package of the Bounty. I have never had one of these in many, many years, but I was noticing cobwebs up in the corners and near the dusty ceiling fans and things like that. And so I think that I'd like to give this a whirl. It says it'll go up 6 feet. And then I was out of the wastebasket liners, and I usually use, you know, the plastic bags from the grocery store, but I'm running low on those. And this was an add-in because my arnica, I'm going to try that on my foot. My arnica is expired by a couple of years. It'll probably still work, but I wanted to get more. So I'd really like it to quit hurting. And I got an Equate hot or cold gel bead pack. Comfortable relief from pains and strains. Beads conform to your body. Soothing relief. Plush cloth backing for maximum comfort. So there must be one that says cold and one that says hot. I've never used this before, but I wanted it. And I didn't get my ice, so it's a good thing I did order it, because I can't get the ice to come out of my freezer. There's a log jam or something with ice cubes inside. I can't reach it. So when one of the kids gets home, that they'll unjam it for me. But right now I don't have any. But I did find, while I was putting frozen stuff away, this very old, from somebody's wisdom teeth extractions. Yeah, so it's ice. Anyway, that is it. Let's go see what they said they didn't have. So here's where they put the It's a picture of the groceries from them telling me they did it. Okay, I see that they did, this was little one of cookies and cream was unavailable, so that they gave me the big one, and I put it in the freezer out in the garage because there's no way I could get it in the house freezer. Here's another substitution. I was going to get a 3-foot extending, and so that wouldn't have been good enough. But now I've got a 6-foot extender, so that's better. And, you know, 4 instead of 3, 4 of these replacers. Okay. The things that they couldn't figure out at all were the 2 hothouse tomatoes and whatever amounts on a vine. Is it 5 or 6 or something? And then a small ice. Nothing. No tomatoes. But nowhere does it say that they couldn't find the hamburgers or that I was charged for them. Maybe I forgot to hit, you know, buy or whatever. It wouldn't be the first time it's been my fault. I am very glad that even though they said they didn't have this raspberry lemonade, that they did have it. It's $2.97. I think it's good. It's worth $2.97 to me. I know it's sugary, but I don't know. Today I don't care. It also says that, you know, I actually ordered this, and that's right, because they didn't have the lime. I ordered this, so I remember now. And but I thought I got the little ones, and it must have been that they're smaller. It must have been that they weren't available either, and because a lot of stuff that kept saying one thing not available, one thing not available. I think that Memorial Day shopping just hit them hard. Okay, so I've got my foot on that round thing that's supposed to go on your jaw after you have your wisdom teeth pulled. It actually feels good. It's like on the palm of your hand, like the palm of your foot. What would you call that? You call it the arch, your arch. And on up around the top. It hurts. So, icing it makes it feel better. And now I'm going to do the arnica later. And I'll bust open those gel things later too. And it's time to take some Advil. I had some Advil very early, like 4 in the morning. Not for my foot, just for general arthritis stuff. But it's time to take more in a little while, I think. So, all that being said, thank you for watching my video today. It didn't turn out at all like I thought it would. I thought it'd be really fun to show you going through the consignment shop that I like, and through maybe St. Vinny's thrift store. And, you know, I was going to go in the grocery store. I had such plans, and I was big and disappointed. But I thought, worse things could happen, right? Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching. Bye, everybody.